go, sweetheart.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's like, that should be, you know, how it's done.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, I told John my PlayStation 3 up and died on me, and I'm still really sad about it.
Oh, your PS3 done bad?
Yeah, I kept it around for a lot of my like older retro games. I don't got those no more.
Can't take any chances.
I mean, I have them. I just can't play them.
Inquisitive type, eh?
Oh.
Stick close
to see it.
It's
so we've made a friend.
Okay, we're not looking
yeah, it's one of the bald guys from Alien 3.
I'm John.
Yay.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
I won't let me in there.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator.
Does that look a little jittery to you? Or is it just me?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
I don't know. I'm not looking at it right now. I was doing some work.
I think it's fine on YouTube.
Why are you so damn aggressive?
On the Discord, it's like a little shaky when
it's lagging a little.
Yeah, it's a little. But on YouTube, it looks.
Oh, okay.
I hope this ship of yours is the real McCoy.
Well, as long as the freak viewers on YouTube get to see it in clarity.
Noah was here earlier, but he had to leave to go watch Resurrection.
Oof.
Hey, you're watching it with us tomorrow.
I never confirmed shit.
Yes, you did.
No, that's not true. I said if I can, I'll try.
No, you said I'll be around. That is an agreement.
That is not at all what happened. Fuck you.
Are you doing anything with Cap?
Yeah, we're doing the Dark Knight Returns movies.
Oh.
Yeah, but because we start earlier, we can drag the Canadian into our insane commentaries.
But you only start 2 hours earlier, and that movie is 2 hours.
I think it's under 2.
Hmm?
I think it's under 2.
Aren't all of those movies 2? Let me see.
Alien Resurrection is 1 hour and 49 minutes.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, come on. That movie's awesome.
You're currently messaging Cap about doing Dark Knight Returns 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Ya bastard. That'll be fun, though. I like that movie.
Get down.
Or those movies.
Bullshit, man. We should be looking for a way off. Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come?
Yeah, we decided to start over because the game broke on us when we were playing that last time. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
you're there.
I was?
Remember, it kept making me float into the air?
No.
Yeah, the map.
Oh, I do remember this now.
I think we made a short of it.
I do remember this now. Yeah, so you just couldn't reload it like it.
Friends of
I didn't
yours?
trust it.
I've had run-ins with those guys.
sure
Comic
it's fine.
Sports, no spoilers promised, but just saw Romulus and it's good. Yeah, we've seen it. I liked it a lot. Austin likes it, and Robert has problems with
Someone
it.
should be doing something.
They are.
I do have problems with it, but I liked it. I'd flip
No.
green on it.
No, you have problems with it.
Everyone's turning on each other. The fear.
That means you didn't like it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You bastard.
You don't go home and say, Mom, I have problems with you, but don't worry, I still like you. You just go, oh, I like you.
What can I say?
So no, you have problems with it.
Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance.
I also have problems with it, but it's good.
I think we're all in agreement with the big problem with it.
Oh yeah,
That's sort of CGI
I
care.
think
Everyone seems like
99.9% of people should probably have the same worst thing.
Yeah.
And that
Comic
other
says
1%
it's not the best in
are
the
like
series, but it's
0.1.
good. Well, I mean, you're never gonna top Alien.
Yeah, I mean that's like impossible.
And then it's not as good as Aliens, but it's more what I want from an Alien movie. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Okay, me.
You're like, oh,
Oh.
is that how it sounds?
Austin's like, somebody has the same opinion as me for once. It's so weird.
Just be careful.
Yeah,
Flash
it
around.
is.
We don't want to get caught. Let's
You
go.
fucking copycat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Alien Romulus is the best in the franchise.
Fuck you. No, it's not.
This way.
I'm trying
Just-
here.
Just like your mom, I have problems with it.
What now?
There's another vent right here. So I'm out to so.
Austin, I just sent you the short of that glitch. It was wonderful.
Axel.
Well, now I remember it, so I don't need to
Clever.
see it.
Remember we tried doing the level again and like the same thing happened, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's here somewhere.
You could have tried it again, though.
Got it covered.
Yeah, you know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's already erased now. I don't know if you know this, but if you start a new game, it erases your old one.
Oh.
Larry Jr. says Alien 2 is... I'm assuming the best one, yeah.
Come on.
Aliens? No.
I like aliens.
It is not the best Alien movie.
It's not, but I can see why some people would say it is.
No.
Can we agree that...
It's not
Can
smart.
we
No.
agree that alien...
No.
That aliens...
No. Sorry, that Alien and what?
Can we agree that Alien 3 has the worst title in the franchise now that it's
Is the way
canonically
everyone
like the
travels around
6th
here?
one?
Just those that want to stay alive.
What, just Alien Cubed?
Yeah.
Does it have
They
the
could've-
worst
what-
title?
Torrens, so that's your
Okay,
ship.
well, what do you think is the worst title then?
Quiet.
Probably Alien Covenant.
I mean, it's not a great title, but I don't know. I think they could have come up with something more interesting for Alien 3. Or Alien Cube.
I'm gonna say Alien Rhombus just because I get confused with Star Trek.
Follow me.
Larry Jr. likes the alien kills, and AFK Jake says Prometheus is the best.
I wouldn't go that far.
I like Prometheus. It's not the best one.
AVPR Requiem. Okay, that's probably the worst.
I mean, that is
Franchise.
Austin's favorite. He's the only person on the planet that can see what's happening
Wait
in
a
that
minute.
movie.
Wait a minute.
What's
Okay.
the emergency?
I really like the Predator in Requiem. the Predator's really cool in that. It's one of my favorite Predators in the series. He's really cool. And I've seen that movie. Okay, so I have a thing. I have a thing with the Michael Bay Transformers movies where I saw them so much as a kid that I don't have what a lot of people have, where it's like, this is impossible to follow. I watch them and I know exactly who every character is, and like I have no issue following it.
Great.
And I have a very similar thing with Requiem, where I saw it so much that like
What's up?
I can see what's happening fine.
Hey, with me
Um,
the whole time.
is Requiem a good movie? No. Are the things I like about it? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, Austin is the only person on the planet that can see what's happening in that movie.
I also, I don't know.
Check it out.
Fuck you guys.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Robert. No,
There's a
I've
couple
told
things I like about it.
I've told John this story. I don't think I ever told you this, Robert, but
Nice one.
when I was 12, my stepdad started hanging out with this old friend of his, and she had a daughter that was my age, and I met her, and I was like, oh, she's cute. I like this girl. I need to impress her. And then she came over, and I was like bragging about how many R-rated movies I can watch because my parents don't care. And she's like, oh, I'm not allowed to watch them. And I was like, I'm going to show you my favorite movie. And then I put on Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think I really saw him much
Supposed to
after
be
that.
here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
But I was like bragging it up too, like before I put it on. I was like, this movie's so cool, okay? Like you're not even gonna believe it. This movie's like mind blowing.
This kid
Larry
gets a chest
Jr.
burster
says
and
if the Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
Massacre.
Yeah, it's awesome. A
was-
kid gets like obliterated at the beginning. A pregnant woman gets like 8 chest bursters put in her. It's so cool.
It's powered down. The assholes are
Yeah,
worse off.
if the watch party we had of that movie was recorded, we get to that part with the pregnant woman and John and Noah are just like, ugh, this part's disgusting. I can't believe they put that in this movie. Fuck off, movie. And I'm just like, oh, it's fine. Oh, it's trashy, yeah. But
I didn't realize John was such a prude.
I know. John doesn't even think a pregnant woman should be obliterated. What an asshole.
Robert, can you see what Larry Jr. said in the chat? The heart symbol's blocking it for me.
He said if Texas Chainsaw Massacre was real, it would be called Texas Chainsaw Malfunction.
Oh.
It would be called what?
Texas Chainsaw Malfunction.
Oh, malfunction.
I mean, to
Pretty
be fair,
much.
I
had to
don't buy that
chainsaw a
chainsaw does
tree.
half the things it does in that movie.
Yeah, I had to chainsaw a tree when I was on vacation. I was like, this thing fucking sucks. I turned to my uncle and I was like, this is nothing like Evil Dead.
Did you call shenanigans when in Texas Chainsaw 2022 Netflix, you just dig this old one out of the wall and it works perfectly?
Did you say, did I call shenanigans? Yeah, I called shenanigans in the whole movie.
Ready.
I assumed you were loving
On
it
three.
up to that point.
1,
Yeah,
2,
I was loving it.
Axel, behind you.
What a total disaster.
Okay, we've been playing this for like 2 hours. When's an alien gonna show?
When are we gonna get to the fireworks factory?
Oh my god, you just killed a man. Oh my, no, he killed a man.
Good.
Fuck.
Fuck men.
go. The others are on
Whoa.
the way.
That hit movie?
We need to go.
I mean, yeah. I was so excited to see that based on the teaser. That movie sucks.
That teaser was genuinely one of the creepiest teasers I've seen.
That
I've still not
teaser
seen
is
the movie.
so good.
Mhm.
And then I think I saw the the full trailer like a week before that I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, this doesn't look as good." But I was so just won over by that teaser, where I was like, "But it's okay. Like this movie's gonna be like perfection." And then I saw it, and I was like, "This movie sucks." And 2 people walked out during the climax, and I just turned and I was like, "Yeah, I don't blame you."
And I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, the part where it turns into like a Russian nesting doll.
Oh, Robert, here. We're gonna get the alien.
Oh my god, it killed Grant Morrison.
Oh, fuck. Who's gonna write Doom Patrol now? I thought you were playing Alien Isolation, not Alan Moore Isolation.
I got him.
Oh, finally killed that bastard.
I keep moving.
I want a game of just Alan Moore stalking around vents and walls.
Yeah, if someone made like a survival horror game where the like nemesis type monster that follows you the whole game is Alan Moore, I would love that.
They should mod that into RE2 remake.
The only weapons you have is you have to like throw copies of Watchmen, like the movie, at him, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't look at it."
I wonder what Alan Moore thinks of the
genuinely
Watchmen
hate
TV
him.
show.
I'm sure he hates it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like,
And
"Oh,
I'm
don't
sure he hasn't watched
look at it. It's not good. No one should adapt me work. Excuse me, I'm gonna go make League of Extraordinary Gentlemen 12. That's what I've never understood about Alan Moore. Like, fuck Alan Moore. He's just like, don't adapt my work. Turns around and writes, like, about a bunch of public domain characters that aren't his. Like, come on now. Even stuff like Watchmen, like, it's stand-ins for the Charlton comics characters. Like,
Yeah,
fuck off, Alan Moore.
Are they ever gonna adapt his Dorothy
Oh,
or
Lost
whatever that's called.
Girls.
Lost Girls, yeah. Why hasn't
Yeah,
that been adapted?
I think Roman Polanski is planning on adapting it.
Oh god. He would.
Yeah, starring Kevin Spacey as Captain Hook.
No. Wait.
No, wait. That's true. That would be the Lost Boys, not the Lost Girls. Now all 5 subscribers have deleted YouTube.
You bastard.
Oh, yeah, bastard. You're talking about Kevin Spacey? Hey, he's making a comeback.
That's
Don't
true.
call it a
isn't
comeback.
he?
He's been here for years.
Isn't he cleared?
Oh, no.
Isn't he innocent?
Yeah. I watched, I think, 2 of his like new interviews, and I'm like, I don't believe a single thing you're saying. But it's like half of it's like such deflection, and they'll be like, oh, you know, like, let's address this, and you'll be like, my mom is dead. It's like, they didn't answer shit. And, like, you look in the comments, and it's like, oh my god, let him speak his #truth. And it's like, motherfucker, like, he's an actor. Like, this is what he does. Fucking chumps. But I said to Cap, I was like, this is the beginning of like a media push for him to come back. Just watch. And like, the next 5 years, there will be like, oh, Kevin Spacey has been cast in like some big movie. It's gonna be his like Robert Downey Iron Man moment.
Speaking of Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, did you guys hear Jonathan Majors talk about
Yeah.
basically being replaced?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Well, I was laughing. I had it twice in the last little bit, because you have Jonathan Majors being like, "Oh yeah, like I'm sad, but like Marvel, if you want me to come back, I will." And then that writer of X-Men '97 was like, "I'll totally make a Blade revival for you," and it's like, that's not gonna happen.
Have you heard the other shit that was revealed about him?
It's been very vague, but it's been like there's like sexual shenanigans. That's like all we know, but we don't know anything unless there's something that's come out. But I know there was that article the other day.
The last thing I read was he was sending pictures of places you don't send pictures of to people.
What, Paris?
Yeah. No, he was sending like dick
France?
pics to people and shit.
Oh, I mean that's just cool. That's like the place you do take pictures.
Because
of.
apparently
You just do it
it's
on
funny-
Snapchat.
It's funny you said that he was like, "Hey, I'll direct a Blade movie," because apparently he like tried to call Marvel out for firing him. Is what I heard.
We probably sent Kevin Feige a Snapchat that was like, "I hear you're struggling to get Blade off the ground. I can help," and then just like a big dick pic. And then
And
Kevin
people-
Feige
and-
looked at it and he was like, But then
And
it
for some
deleted
reason,
the
people
Snapchat.
like the rumor got started that he'd gotten fired for like posting, like
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, and like promoting the show through that. But apparently, he like called them out or something. They're like, "No, like we fired you because of these reasons, and it was serious shit."
Well, he what he said was he was like all annoyed because he wasn't invited to it's the Golden Globes, or like somewhere where the show was nominated for something. And he's like, I still haven't gotten an invite. Marvel was like, fuck you.
That first season is really good, but yeah, if you were doing that, you deserve to be fired.
Yeah. Hard to crawl back from that one.
Yeah.
Well, because the initial reports or rumors was just that, oh, they fired him because he had an OnlyFans, and without context, it's like, well, feels like something you should warn someone about before just firing them or say, hey, take this down. But like, if he was sending unsolicited dick pics, then it's hard to defend.
Shit.
He sent Kevin Feige a picture of him doing like a Wolverine pose, and he like photoshopped his dick into being 3 claws on his hands.
Like, oh no, what have we done?
And he's like, I'm gonna pulverine, if you know what I mean. And Kevin Feige was like, I don't.
Well, I hope he's replaced with good writers.
About
seasons.
that. I don't know if you saw, but they're bringing the What If writers on for season 3.
Fine.
Yeah.
So at least we'll get 2 seasons out of it.
I can't wait for season 3 where it's like, Wolverine, you're Cyclops now. Storm, you're Nightcrawler now. I love how like What If gives you infinite possibilities and they're like the most uncreative people on the planet.
Oh god.
The other day I saw. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I stuck through season 1, but I couldn't do season 2.
I got halfway through the Marvel Zombies episode and I was like, "Fuck off! I'm done." I got to the part where Steve Ryan, or Zombie Captain America jumps on the train, and Winter Soldier cuts him in half, and what is it he says? I think he's like,
Doesn't
"I'll
he
be with
bring
you to
back
the end of the."
end of
Yeah,
the
he's
line.
like, "I'll be with you to the end of the line, pal," and he kicks him off the train. And it's like, did he just use like their emotional like moment from Winter Soldier as a fucking one-liner? Fuck off. And that episode already has a really bad opening where it's like the film by Peter Parker and it gets to Spider-Man and he's like, "Guys, I have totally seen zombie movies, okay? Here are the rules." I was like, okay, Scream. What a terrible show.
You do get an Uncle Ben reference to that episode, which is
That is
one
true.
more than
You also have that
anything.
really, really uncomfortable relationship between Spider-Man and Wasp.
Oh, I don't even remember.
So I think on paper it's supposed to be like a motherly thing, but like I don't know. Sometimes the animation it's kind of hard to tell, you know, when someone's like young. So it's just like it just comes off as they have like major sexual tension, and it's like really weird. She'll probably show up for like a scene in the next movie and then just die.
Maybe they'll give her the ultimatum death where she gets eaten by the blob.
She gets eaten, except it's with Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
That's how he's introduced. He's just eating what?
Well, we know he's gonna eat Loki.
Yes. That's right. I forgot about that. No, it'll be the opening of that movie is Reed Richards walks into a room and he's just like sitting there at their dinner table eating Wasp. And then Reed's just like, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just walked in.
This way. She was downstairs.
Oh god, the amount of times that was searched after that episode, just Hulk inflating.
Oh, 100%.
Austin is like half of them.
No, I don't ever want to see Hulk inflating again. That was probably why I stopped watching that show.
No, when that show really pissed me off though was the ending when they made it an Avengers team up. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's what this was. Because I saw all of season 1.
Yeah, see they like really sold it on that. So I'm just surprised that you didn't know going in.
No, yeah, I don't know if I just avoided it or what.
Because like they had merchandise of Guardians of the Multiverse and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it just kind of flew under the radar. Well, because I remember, like, through the season, though, there was that Doctor Strange episode that everyone was raving about. Like, oh my god, it's so sad and dark. I'm like, yeah, then they freaking ruined it.
So
I don't even think that episode's great.
No, I don't either. That was one of the episodes that actually did one of the ideas that I was like, oh, this should be one of the things that they do. And I was like, oh, this is way worse than what I envisioned.
I think it was, if I remember, it was just built on kind of a stupid, faulty premise.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have done that back
Like,
That
what
show
if
just
she-
sucked.
I know we're hungry, but
Like, what if she died instead of his hands
so wrong.
died? You're like,
Well,
what?
that's one of the premises that I was like, that would be an interesting one, because he asks her out on that event. So it's like, what if he's also in the car crash and then dies? Like, that would be a good what if. And then they were like, yeah, but it goes like death. It's all done bad.
Hey, I think she went downstairs. Come on.
To you, the what if writers
I'm not
talk
going
like
down there.
the
No way.
giant Ackroyd babies and
She's got your hack tool.
and nothing but
It
trouble.
didn't work. We'll find another way out.
That's a
You've been here too
reference I
long
just
already.
made.
That is a reference you just made. Congratulations.
Woo!
Conglomeration. Yeah, well, now that Marvel Zombie show they're making is a spin-off of the What If episode. And did you see the main cast for it?
Yeah, it's like Red Guardian and Kate Bishop.
Yeah,
It's all like the new characters.
It's Red Guardian, Kate Bishop, I think Winter Soldier maybe. Was it like the ninja guy from Shang-Chi, then Shang-Chi, and Aquafina. And it's just like them like surviving the zombie apocalypse. Oh, and Jimmy Woo. And it's like, who cares? Like, you guys don't even understand the premise of Marvel Zombie. Like, if that's what you're doing, you straight up don't even understand, like, the appeal of what that is. You just thought, what if we took Marvel characters and put them in zombie? It's like, no. And it's really funny because the original Marvel Zombie is making fun of Marvel and being like, look how this company has existed for decades and they've become a zombie of themselves. And they have become that on the studio side, and they don't understand Marvel Zombies.
Well, it just sucks that it's building off of that episode.
Yeah, like, who cares?
But it's rated R, so it'll be great.
Oh, I can't wait to see Shang-Chi fight zombies with Aquafina.
We got a gun, folks.
Woo!
Shang-Chi!
Oh, God.
I couldn't do it without laughing.
Oh, God.
He's dead, Jim.
That was your Aquafina impression?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's just gold.
That's just Toad with throat cancer.
Yeah, Aquafina. Sometimes I just kill myself.
Now, I've never read Marvel Zombies. Like, who do you follow in that comic? Like, who's the main character?
The zombies. The joke is that the Marvel heroes are zombies, but it still exists, like, with the rules of Marvel. So, like, they always win because they're the heroes. So it'll be like, Galactus shows up or whatever. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta kill these zombies. but then he loses because he's, like, the bad guy.
I really should reread that. It's been so long. And I definitely did not get it the first time I read it.
And it's like, just, that's what people want. Like, make that as a show. Like, if you're not doing that, you don't understand Marvel Zombies.
Uh-oh.
It's bullshit.
You gotta push the buttons, make the lights change.
You gotta push the button to get the merkins out.
Gotta take the medicine.
Okay, one more can access to. Let's try this thing out.
So Austin, I don't know if you had this, but sometimes these like hacking mini games can get really annoying.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh no,
Did
Captain.
you even play this game?
I did, but like years ago at this point. Like I think I played through that in like 2017. I should go through it again.
You should. When are you gonna play Resident Evil 6 with me?
When I'm rotting in hell.
You bastard.
Oh yeah, bastard! You don't want to play Resident Evil 6.
We gotta play it, Austin. We gotta play it.
No.
Why?
Fuck you.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter and tech support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zip.
Well.
Nothing except the Wayland.
So, reading through The Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller really gets Ronald Reagan's dialogue because he's constantly like, well, Superman, you gotta defeat Batman, well, the Russians. There's one point where I think he says well like 4 times in one text box. It's so good.
Well,
Well. You know, he really did say well a lot.
that's why Dark Knight Returns is a masterpiece.
Frank Miller's a weird guy.
No, Frank Miller's cool.
Yeah,
Frank
no, he's
Miller is a weird guy,
guy,
but I'll take that over Alan
politically.
Moore being a hypocrite.
Remember when Frank Miller did that panel with Tom King and he like just made fun of him the whole time?
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, you should. It's really funny. He just like clowns on him the entire panel. There's a part where Tom King's just like, "Oh, Superman's boring," and Frank Miller's like, "No, what you think is boring is like the 1950s, like whatever version. But Superman himself is not boring. He's great."
That's beautiful.
I find it interesting that Tom King thinks he's boring when he wrote one of the best like Supergirl books.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Or is it? Does he have the thing I have? Like, I wonder if he has the thing I kind of have, where I find Supergirl more interesting than Superman, even though I like both of them.
I mean, he also made a Superman book, but I don't know what it's like.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't want to read that.
There's also a part in it where I think he talks about how like Batman's like always sad and like depressed, and Frank Miller is just like, no.
Well, yeah, his Tom King's Batman's first storyline is him trying to kill himself.
And I think there's like a part too where he's like, oh, Batman's supposed to be like super dark and like crazy, and Frank Miller's just like, dude, he dressed up like a fucking bat. Like there's an inherent silliness to this.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing that from Frank Miller, who now, is known for making Batman, dark and grounded again. But, Dark Knight Returns is still a silly, stylized book.
Oh yeah, like, and there's stuff like Batman will just have the red phone from '66. Like,
Yeah.
he remembers to still have fun.
Mhm. Yeah, when we did our commentary on the Dark Knight Returns movie, the bit with the red phone came up, and I was like, and I didn't remember if that was from the comic, right? Because the movie has a couple like Easter eggs or references, like the '89 Batmobile you see in the background. in one shot. But no, but the red phone is from the comic. That's a cool little detail.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Da, 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 da.
Walking around like da 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 da.
Walking around at the speed of sound.
Yeah. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. They should play that as like the one song in the Batman 2.
Yes. That's the something in the way.
Yeah, it's like kids look up to me now. Walking around at the speed of sound. And then it shows Batman and he's like rolling down like a skyscraper.
Just keep on looking ahead.
What would you do if the end of that movie he goes super Batman, like supersonic, and he turns into like the rainbow colored Batman, and then he like runs really fast, and then he punches Two-Face, and he's like and then he jumps through a ring and he goes into a special zone.
Oh god, that's entirely too close.
Alfred, I gotta hit the blue balloons.
You're going mad.
They're going mad, Master Bruce.
Hey, who's this guy?